Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing this soft glam, well I'll say a step up from soft glam look. So if you're interested in how I got this beautiful look, stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I did was put my hair up. You guys, I had just dyed and washed my hair, so I'm loving how shiny my hair looks on this video. But the first thing I did was use some brow mascara. This is what I do to start my brow process, and I have really simplified my brow routine because who has time for all that? Not me. So I use this brow mascara and it just holds my brows up and gives it a hint of color. Then I go in with my e.l.f. concealer, and this is what I use to shape out my brows, just to give them the shape that I want and just to make them look a lot cleaner than they do before. So I guess you could call this the reverse method. I like to just first carve out the shape, and then later on I go in with a brow pencil and just fill in any sparse areas that you might see. So if you're looking for an easy way to do your brows, I really feel like this is an easy way. And I'm just using my fingers just to smooth out that concealer so it's not just obvious that it's there. I'm using my Benefit brow pencil and I use the color 4. This color is perfect for my brows. It's not too light and it's not too dark. It's just perfect. So I'm just filling in, kind of shaping as well. You just do this until your eyebrows look the way you want them to look. Next, I'm going in with my Nars Soft Matte Foundation. Now this foundation to me is one of my favorites. I would describe it as super matte. It's called soft matte, but I feel like it's extremely matte. But I love the way it photographs. I love the way it looks on videos. And then I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer again, but this is in the color Deep Cinnamon. The one before was Tan Neutral. Sorry, I did not tell you that. I also need more of this because, as you can see here, I was running out, but I'm going to use this until I can't use it anymore. I really need to go buy some more. In the outer corners of my eyes, and I also like to put it on my forehead. I put it on the bridge of my nose and my smile lines, the tip there, and my chin. Those are the parts that I like to highlight most of the time when I do my makeup. Next, we're going into that e.l.f. concealer Tan Neutral, and I like to use this color because it's a little bit lighter than the previous one and it gives a little bit of brightness. Then I went in with my Nars Laguna 04 bronzer, and I'm just bronzing up the face. This is a cream bronzer that is a beautiful color. If you're looking for a nice cream bronzer, I highly recommend this one. The consistency, the color, everything is just A+. So applying that to my chin, my forehead, my cheekbones. And now here I'm taking my Real Techniques brush and I'm spreading out that concealer. I like using a brush. I feel like a brush just leaves more of the product on your face and you can see it more than a beauty blender. Not saying that I don't use a beauty blender, it just really depends on my mood. Just making sure that it's seamless, going over all the areas that I applied the concealer. So this might take you a while, but you really want to make sure everything's blended so there's no harsh lines. All right, then I'm taking a fluffier brush and I'm just blending out that bronzer. And I like to place my bronzer pretty high up on my cheekbones and just make sure that it's melting into that concealer. You just want all of your products just to blend together and melt beautifully together. And that is what I'm doing here, going up and down the sides of my nose. And yes. So this is a part I like to do a lot. I'm going in with my concealer, the Deep Cinnamon, and I'm just priming my eyelids. Now, you can do this, especially if you are an eyeshadow girly. I would not call myself that at this time. Right now, I just really use bronzer, but I feel like this just does something to your whole entire look. This just makes the color of your skin match, if that makes sense. See here how everything is just really the same complexion color. Now I'm going into my Huda Beauty setting powder This is in the color Cinnamon Bun, and I'm just setting my lids. This really just changes your look. Ever since I've been doing it, I have not looked back. Now I'm going into my Juvia's Place bronze palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and do like I said, use that bronzer as my eyeshadow. If you are not someone that likes to spend a lot of time on your eyes, but you still want it to look like you did a little something, I highly suggest just using your favorite bronzer and putting that in your crease, and it just gives a beautiful eye look. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now here I'm doing something that I normally don't do, but I'm doing a little cut crease, I guess you can call it. I just wanted to elevate the look just a little bit, so I'm taking a little bit of that Tan Neutral e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just putting it on top of my lid. I love the way this comes out in the end. I'm so glad I chose to do this because it just takes a normal everyday look up a notch. So that is what I am doing here. So easy to do still if you just want to transform your look. It doesn't really take a lot. You can just change and use the same products really to make an elevated everyday soft glam makeup look. So love that. I'm going in with my e.l.f. powder here, and this is just to brighten my under eye a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit brighter for this look. So this powder is perfect for that. As you can see here, under my eyes is really brightening. So that is what I'm doing here. You really want to make sure this product is really pressed into your skin really well because it's very, very pigmented, and you don't want it to look too light. So that is what I am doing for that. Next, I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. And this is my favorite. You guys probably already know that, but it's such a beautiful eyeliner. It's very easy to do a wing. I'm a wing girl. So I'm just using that to apply my wing. I always just go halfway, like in between my lid. I stop midway, and that is how I do a wing. Are you all a wing girl, or are you just an eyelash, like mascara girl? Let me know down in the comments, because I like to say a lot of times it just depends on my mood, and that's with a lot of things. It actually depends on what I feel. Wing, no wing. Bright under eye, not a bright under eye. Like, it really all just depends. Are you guys like that? Let me know. Let me know that I am not alone in thinking like this. So as you can tell, I'm concentrating because if you know, you have to concentrate to get a good wing. And well, here I am going all the way around. Okay, so normally I go halfway, but for this look, I did go in with a thin line all the way across. Now I'm taking my Juvia's Place Cocoa Latte. This is a lip pencil, but I use it as an under eye just for a little darkness. And I'm just applying that on my waterline. And this just gives a little bit of a dramatic effect to your eyes. If you do not want it to be this dramatic, you can also use a brown liner, which is a little bit softer. I love using both. Both of them, like I said, depends on the mood. So this was the mood for the day. And we are getting ready to go into my new favorite thing to do, and that is mascara. Ever since I have been not wearing falsies as much and trying to grow my lashes out, and they have been growing. I'm so excited. I've loved mascara. I'm getting into it. Volumizing, lengthening. There's all different kinds of mascaras that do different things, and I'm getting into it. But before we do that, I'm going to apply some blush. This is the Juvia's Place Volume 4, and this just gives a pretty pink tone to your cheeks and just brings in some color, and I really have been enjoying this palette more than I even thought that I would. So I use it not every day. It just depends on the days that I feel like wearing blush. Sometimes I just want to wear bronzer, but on this look, I'm using the blush. And as you can see here, I went into that top color and I applied it underneath my eye, trying something new here just to put a little bit of a pink tone. It kind of reminds me of the Cherry Blossom Huda powder that you can use to get this effect as well, but this made it even more pink. So I like that. Now, Ilia, I love you so much. This is my favorite mascara. This is the lengthening mascara. They also have a volumizing mascara, so I need to get my hands on that as well, because this mascara, when I tell you, is amazing. It's amazing. It's $28, but it is worth it. I don't mind paying for things that is worth it. I don't mind telling you all about products if they're worth it. This mascara just does something that I have not seen in other mascaras. There's just something about it. My lashes always look long, they always look separated, and they always look dark so you can really see them. So if you do not have really long lashes or you're just looking for a really good mascara, this one I highly recommend. It's so pretty, and like I said, I haven't even been wearing false lashes. Next, we're moving on to the lips. I am going in with a brown liner, and I'm just lining my lips so that we can just get into this neutral look, but it's a very beautiful neutral look. I do neutral looks mainly all the time. Sometimes I get a little bold and I might do a red lip, or I might do a different combo, but for the most part, I'm a neutral girl, and yeah, that's just who I am. So I'm just lining my lips here. Then we're going to go into this Juvia's Place lipstick. This is the color Lady, I believe. And it's just a pretty, I always say it has like a golden tint to it. That's just what I see. But it's a pretty brownish, goldish, matte look. And it's just a beautiful neutral color that you don't really see a lot of times. So it's a very unique color, but I love it so much. And then I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid liner, and I am just going over top of my moles. This is just something that I love doing, and I feel like it really elevates your makeup look. It just makes it look so glamorous in my opinion. So I love doing that. And then finally, we're just going to complete this look with locking it in with some setting spray. Just spraying that on right there, and you guys, this is the completed look. All I have to do is take this hair down, and this is my 3-product hair routine. You can check the video out. I'll leave it in the cards. Oh wait, let me go back. I'm putting on more mascara because I like to let my mascara dry and then I reapply more because it makes the lashes look even more dramatic. Definitely recommend doing that. But I'm just taking my hair down. Like I said, this is my hair routine, and this is how my hair comes out. I think I did my hair like the day before, maybe 2 days before, and it comes out so silky. This is the final look. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. Let me know. And as always, I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you on the next video.